Hey, K.F.
Good
How are you,
morning.
Seetoh?
Good morning. Hi, I'm Seetoh. I'm the street food guru of Singapore. Oh, look at that. Peep, peep, peep at that. Oh. In a hawker center like this, if your food sucks, you're out. The kind of food that I celebrate is not about fashion, it's not about trend, it's about something that you would love to eat for your last dish here on earth. Hi, chefs.
Hello.
Congratulations, the top 3.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Seetoh is hilarious. He's just a laugh a minute. He's kind of crazy.
We're gonna do a dish which is quite rare and unique to Singapore and this part of the world. This is a street cuisine.
Yep.
I'm gonna make, brace yourself, coffee ribs.
Coffee ribs.
Coffee ribs.
Are they good?
Oh, I wouldn't be here attempting to do this for you if it's not good.
Yeah. Hey, listen, buddy, I'm going to leave you to it.
Oh, yes.
You go for it.
Thank you, Ray.
I'll see you later.
Yes. One of the greatest appeal of street food is what I call culinary foreplay. You watch them cook before you,
Yeah.
watching them put the whole show together. You know, you get to taste what you're seeing, and I call it very sexy. So in some of the food courts that I design in Singapore, I nowadays place the kitchen in front. So while waiting for your food, you're being entertained and you understand what the chef is doing, what the flavors in that dish are all about. Okay, coffee ribs. Now, firstly, now how would you tenderize your pork?
Brine it,
Okay, and?
or you can beat it up with a stick.
Yeah, whack it.
Whack
yeah.
it,
Yeah. You can also use mashed papaya.
Yeah.
Let it sit in there with mashed papaya for an hour, and this thing turns into liver. Yeah. So in this case, today, I'm gonna both marinate and soften them with egg whites. Yeah. So in goes about 2 to 3 egg whites and cornstarch, just to give it a little bit of crispiness and gumminess when you fry it. About 2 to 3 teaspoons, and you get dirty. So while all this is going on, you know, it's good to let this sit for about, you know, maybe perhaps 5-10 minutes. 10 minutes later, yum, yum. So all that egg white is gone, and it's going to give that light, fluffy little, you know, crispiness with a little bit of gumminess that's coming in from the cornstarch. Okay, once that's done, clean the hands, and you check for oil temperature. Either you stick your finger in there, or you take a dry chopstick and you poke it in. And if you see some bubbles just bubbling up along the edges of the chopstick, that means you're quite ready. This is almost quite ready. That's a little bit of bubbles in there. The idea is that we fry them, we rest them, we do a very quick sauce using all these ingredients here, like coffee, 3-in-1 coffee powder. You're familiar with this? It comes out of a little pack. Otherwise, you can make them on your own. Instant coffee, milk powder, sugar.
Ah, okay. Just like an instant
Yeah.
coffee drink.
If you're making your own 3-in-1, what ratios? Is it equal parts?
No, not quite equal parts. You got to do about 50% coffee.
Yep.
Because you want that coffee flavor to come through. Otherwise, you'll be overwhelmed by your oyster sauce.
Yep.
So milkiness, depends on how creamy you want your ribs to be. Sugar, now temper your use of sugar. You're gonna have sugar in there, and later you're gonna add more sugar to caramelize the sauce. Yeah? Okay, now we fry. And the ribs, don't try to include a big chunk of the meat in there. You just want to leave just enough, because you'll have problems frying it if there's too much meat. You're going to overdo the outsides and underdo the inside.
Just a question. Would
Right.
you use that sauce for other, like maybe duck or
Yeah, we use that sauce for pretty much
anything?
almost everything. We don't use it for duck.
No? Okay.
Chicken,
Chicken?
pork, shrimps, calamari.
Okay.
Yeah, anything that you deep fry.
Yum.
Potato chips.
Yeah? Dip it in.
And of course, even pork ribs.
Yum.
So the thing about this dishes, if you get them in the streets, They don't put too much meat around it. If you see people tearing into a dish like this, they literally gnaw around it. And it's such a joy watching people tear food apart. They're really enjoying it.
Yeah, it's good to see.
Anna, if you're going to set up your own restaurants, describe the menu.
Ooh, you're putting me on the spot.
What would people start with?
I would love to do little plates from maybe around the world. Really love Spanish food.
Some tapas to begin with,
like tapas?
with Asian influences.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of fusion, but not too much. Lots of little plates. I love grazing. I love eating lots of different flavours in one sitting.
Right.
Love to do a little tapas bar or, yeah.
Tony,
Like
what
to-
would your killer dish be? Your blue plate special?
I don't know, actually. I honestly don't know. I can't think of this. There's so much.
Come up with one right now.
Oh,
It's the MasterChef Challenge.
Mince on toast.
it would have to be seafood. Actually, one concept I'd like for a restaurant is like a fine dining, almost or degustation style restaurant that sort of focuses on the varying levels of umami flavour.
Right.
And a multi-course meal starting with the milder end of umami, finishing at the stronger end of umami, and courses that reflect that. And it would probably be Asian influenced as well. And you might even want to call the restaurant umami. So that's one concept I have.
Ribs are done, golden brown. I'm going to set them aside now. 2. What the heck? 2.5.
Yeah.
I'm going to get all that coffee flavour going in there. Good morning.
Wow, you can smell
Good
it.
morning.
Smell it straight away.
Yeah. Instant. That's why it's called instant. And then oyster sauce. Just about to that, about 6-7 pieces of ribs, about 2 spoons of oyster sauce. Getting me so far?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It's very complicated, you know.
Yeah, it's very hard.
I'm gonna spice this up just a little bit with that much red cut chili. Now, chili as a rule, you know, the smaller they are, the spunkier they are. So I'm gonna just use half of this. I'm gonna leave the rest for a topping. So the spice quotient is coming in right now. Now, depending on your customer, your friends, or your family's palate, you could make it sweeter, you could make it more coffeeier or saltier. So the balance is really up to you, but the combinations are straightforward. Is that. So a little bit more sugar. Lovely. Pinch of salt to just pull back that cloyingness, that sugar and the milk combination. Just a pinch. Okay, just about now. You want to thicken this sauce with my cornstarch. And where is my cornstarch? Right there. Here we go. This is where it gets fun. Slowly thicken the sauce. This is when you gotta watch. It shouldn't be too wet. Shouldn't be like water. It should be kind of like a thick sauce, fairly thick, so that when you toss those ribs in there, they cling on. Oh. If you could see the texture,
Oh, yeah.
Yum.
Okay. Good.
It smells amazing.
almost like a cream.
Yeah.
And then you throw these babies in. Let's have fun. Now we plate this baby. I'm really gonna make this particular scene, me and the kitchen stove, a whole lot more prettier right now. So with no disrespect to Tony, would the 2 ladies come up here and help me plate this? You can watch
It's okay, it's all good.
the way you would do it in your restaurant. This is the thing with, you know, diligent chefs like them. They place them, they put a little bit of height in there, you know, they drizzle the sauce. That's about enough. In the streets, they'll just pour it off the wok, and it goes out to you.
Effective, isn't it?
Yeah, bring it
Just
to my
like-
mouth as fast as possible.
Do the garnish?
Spare me all that. Jazz. Okay, a little bit of cinnamon powder on it, just for a little bit of crunch. You could do it over the ribs too. Oh, nice. North, south, east, west. So you got 4. You got to take that one out because Brenton's gone now.
Yeah,
There's just
that's
a
No, that's his little spot.
and then a bit of chili, fresh chili, and spring onions. Zing zing. There you have it.
Lovely.
Coffee ribs.
Yay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.